we are going to discuss a go to statement. Go to statement. Go to statement is also one kind of decision making and branching statement. Okay. But whatever statements, decision making and branching statements, still now we have discussed, that is if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, else if statement, or switch case. The way of execution is different, the application is different, the requirement is different, but one thing is very much similar in all those decision making and branching statement. That is, using those statements we can jump up into a part of a program which is downwards in the program. For means I am saying we have statement 1, we have statement 2, we have statement 3. Okay. Here we apply a condition. Okay. Now depending on the condition, for example, here we have statement 4 and here we have statement 5. Statement 4 and statement 5. Now, for example, this is true and this is if true and if false. Now, if you execute the program, statement 1 will get executed sequentially, then statement 2 will get executed, then statement 3 will get executed. After that we will apply the condition. So if I consider the condition is false, in this example if I consider the condition is false, then statement 5 will execute and statement 4 will not get executed. So basically we are jumping from statement 3 we are jumping to statement 5 and we are skipping statement 4. We can skip statement 4. But if I ask this jumping, we are doing that I have said, we are jumping downwards, that means from statement 2 to statement 5. But backward jumping, forward is forward jumping. But backward jumping, if I say we have to jump from statement 5 to statement 3, if I say, is it possible by using this process? No. Using if it is not possible, using else if it is not possible, using nested if it is not possible, even using switch it is not possible. So in all those statements we can jump forward. But backward jumping is not possible. So to perform this backward jumping, we use the go to statement. Now how we apply the go to statement? Let me give you a scenario where we can apply this go to statement, giving an example. We have to write a program where negative inputs are not allowed. For example, we are going to find out the factorial of a number. So where negative inputs are not allowed. Okay. So what we will do, whenever we will take a negative number as an input, repeatedly it will ask for the inputs, because it will not take that negative number as an input. Okay. So what basically I am asking is, okay, insert value. And what I have done, I have inserted minus 5. What will happen? As soon as I insert minus 5 and I enter the value, again it will ask insert value. Now for example, I have entered minus 7. Again I enter the value. And the program will again ask me to insert value. Now I insert 12 as a value, which is a positive number. Now if I enter, the program will proceed. Okay. So until and unless we are giving any positive number as an input, it will repeatedly ask for the value. So that is our target that we have to achieve. Okay. Now using if it is possible, using if else it is possible. But using if else, if I go to execute this program, we don't know that the user how many times it will insert negative value. We don't know that. So how many times we will apply the condition and how many times we will write the insert value statement? That is not known. That is not defined. Okay. So using if statement, that's why, though it is executable, using if statement is executable, but it is practically not possible as we don't know the how many times the insert is going to the negative value. Okay. So that's why we come to the go to statement where backward jumping is possible. So here I will show that how to apply the go to statement. In this same scenario. So let us first take printf insert value. Okay, then using scanf we have considered x as the variable. So using this statement, basically we are taking the input, insert value, that will be the output statement, and using %d we are inserting value into the x. Now what I will do, whenever I will insert any negative value in this x variable, it will go back to the printf statement that I have just shown. Whenever I will insert any negative value in this x variable, it will get back to the previous statement and again it will print insert value. If I again enter negative value, again it will go back. Okay, so until and unless we are inserting any positive value here, it will repeatedly get back to the previous statement. So that is backward jumping. From this statement we are jumping back. Okay, so for that we have to use a go to statement. So what I will do here, we have to apply a condition first. What the condition is? The condition is that the value we have inserted in x, that is less than 0 or not. Less than 0 means negative number. So here we are verifying. That the value we have inserted in x is negative or not. Okay. If it is negative, then what we have to do? We have to jump to the printf statement. So here we write go to. Okay. So here we write go to. So if the value of x is negative, go to. Where it will go? It will go to the printf statement. Now we have to, from here it will jump. This jump may be forward, jump may be backward. Both are possible. Okay, not only backward, forward is also possible. But from here it will jump. Now we have to mention where it will jump. In particular, which statement it will jump. Okay. So for that we have to create a label. We have to create a label. So I have given label name input here. My label name is, this is a label. So here I write go to input. Okay. So go to input, that means now it will find out the label, where the label input is. So here is my label input. So go to input and here is the label input, so it will jump to this statement. And after jumping to this statement, sequentially it will execute all the statements again. So it will go to printf statement, again it will ask for the value, again we will enter the value, and again it will check the value is greater than 0 or less than 0. If less than 0, again it will ask for the value. And this process will repeat. Continuously repeat. And whenever we will insert any positive value here for x. If I insert any positive value, that is for example 12, so then this condition will be false. So whenever the value of x is negative, this condition will be true and the go to statement will execute. And whenever the value of x is positive, the condition will be false, then this statement will not execute, it will skip, and the following statements it will. Okay, so when it will be false, then it will go with the program, and this go to statement will not get executed, so it will not jump to the printf statement again. So in that way, by using the go to statement, we can jump forward as well as backward also, which was not possible by using if else, by using nested if, or by using else if. This how it is working, how it is possible, or it is working or not, that now I am going to show you through a simple program.
So here is the program through which I will show you how to execute or how to use a go-to statement. So here you can see we are using the go-to statement here, and the program that already we have discussed. So this is the way how we create the label, and I have given a label name as input, and the label name is user given. You can assign any name to a particular label, and after creating the label we have executed these two statements to enter a particular number. Now the entered number may be a positive number, may be a negative number. Now within if we have applied the condition depending on which the go-to statement will be executed. So the number we have entered is less than 1, that means it is 0 or a negative number. Then we are using the go-to statement. So from here at this point basically the program will stop. That means the next statement, that is this printf statement, which is the next statement, is not going to be executed. So due to the go-to it will jump. It will jump where? So this is the point we have defined where to jump, input, that means the label name we have defined. So it will jump to that label. So from this statement number 11 it will jump to statement number 6. From statement number 11 it will jump to statement number 6, and then onwards it will again execute the statement. So again we will enter another value. If that value is again a negative number, then again it will ask for a input. So in that way it will continue the process until and unless we are entering any positive number. And as soon as the condition becomes false, this statement will not be executed, so it will come to the printf statement. So if I show the output to you, so this is the statement number 7. Now if I enter a value here, I entered -5, so this is a negative number. So as you see, so the condition will be true if the value of x is less than 1, so it is again asking for input. That means it is get back to 7, instruction number 7, that means a printf statement. And again if I entered another negative value, so it will again ask for another positive value. In that way it will continue until the condition becomes false. So you can see from this statement this printf is basically not getting executed. Instead of that it is get back to the label. Now here if I entered a positive value 10 is a positive value, so you can see now this printf statement get executed. The value entered is 10. So in that way, by using the go-to statement we can jump forward as well as we can jump backward into a program.